Hello, and welcome to the Healthy Decisions series with the Decisions at Every Turn Coalition in Ashland, Massachusetts. My name is Eliza, and I am the new Youth Engagement Coordinator for the coalition. We are a drug-free communities grant-funded organization that is dedicated to creating a safe and healthy Ashland. By working together as a community, it is our hope to prevent, reduce, and solve the problems that can lead to youth substance use. As part of our youth and community engagement efforts this year, we're hoping to connect with the Ashland community weekly through these videos to share valuable education and resources around healthy decision-making and substance use in our town. Ashland, congratulations! You made it through the first month of the school year. The new school year certainly brings up so many feelings in both students and their support networks, whether that be positive or not so much. Especially after the past 2.5 years we have had, our baseline of expectation of what this school year might look like is a bit unsteady. I am here to share that it is okay to be unsure about how this school year will look. Now, if I were to guess, amongst the big range of feelings that you are experiencing, you are probably feeling some anxiety. All people at some point in their life have experienced anxiety, especially around transitions that might be new or unfamiliar. Even as an adult, I still feel anxious about transition and things that are unfamiliar to me. It is important for you to know that anxiety is a normal response to a new or difficult, stressful situation. As you grow up and your view of the world grows and changes with you, it is completely normal to feel anxious about new and unfamiliar situations. For example, think back to that first day of school, whether that was 1 month ago or 20 years ago for all you adults out there. Do you remember getting lost as you tried to find your classroom? Do you remember how that felt? Pretty anxious, huh? Now, what do you remember about that second day? Was it as hard to find your classroom? How about that third day? What about after a month? I bet you found your way and you had that resiliency inside of yourself that challenged that anxiety and encouraged you to keep moving forward. Now, what does this classroom example show us? Well, it shows me that there is always another side to anxiety. This is for small situations like finding a classroom, and it can even be as big as a major family crisis. Anxiety shows up in our lives, presenting in different shapes and sizes. While anxiety might not always feel like a good thing, it is there to show us what we really care about, even if it might be difficult to do so at the time. Physically, anxiety might show up as frequent complaints of headaches, stomach aches, trouble falling asleep, staying asleep. If the idea of going to school feels really big and overwhelming, that might be a sign of anxiety too. Emotionally, you might see someone crying frequently, showing intense fear of making mistakes, and worrying about things that are so far in the future that it doesn't even affect you right now. When addressing anxiety, the goal is not to eliminate it, but to help manage it. With anxiety, there always may be reminders that it is there, but you can develop the skills to respond and not give anxiety so much power. So I'm sure you're asking, how can we do this? Well, first off, we really want to try to reduce the anticipation around transitions. Confusing feelings in response to transitions like a new school year bring out those feelings of anxiety. But through things like keeping a consistent schedule, focusing on your strengths and capabilities, and keeping the future time frame shorter allows us to challenge those feelings that we might have of anxiousness. If you'd like to learn more about managing anxiety as a teen or parent, please visit our library of tip sheets on our website. That is www.ashlanddecisions.org. We also encourage you to follow us on our social media pages. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which I will link at the end of this video. On these pages, we will be sharing information all year long on how to have the healthiest and most supportive school year possible. Thank you for joining us for our Healthy Decisions series. And with decisions at every turn, I'm Eliza. Have a great day.